4 and 11. Oops, not 101. Yay, that one works. So whenever you're trying to figure something out, you can't figure it out, you just like type it in and see if there's a calculator for it. That's cool, right? I like it. But I do believe that it's good to actually know why it's a yes and a no. So, CJ, what do you want to say? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Chapman. It's usually followed by applause. Okay, this is a group of people who applaud ridiculously. But you, they're like,
What's the math
they're in
question?
awe. Oh, well, I'm just showing them that there is a Mrs. Chapman. Give her the numbers again. Do you think a triangle could be formed using these three numbers? Give her the first one. That's okay. It's okay. 9, 4, and what? 9,
No.
4, and 11.
You're right.
She's 9, 4, and 11 can form a triangle. Yeah. So if you add up the
No, not a right angle triangle. I was doing the Pythagorean theorem in my head.
oh, in her head, it doesn't have to be a right
I
triangle.
know, I was thinking about a right triangle.
Oh,
But I did A squared, B squared. Am I ahead of you?
you're a little ahead. She usually is ahead of me though, so it's okay.
I have to see my people.
She sees her people.
That is that way.
I know I used to teach her.
Why are you aiming that way?
She was in Mr. York's room. Young York, an undefeated coach.
Yes. We got a couple of them.
His coaching career undefeated. Who?
Varsity Girls
Ooh, nice. Varsity Girls Lacrosse. We like him. I can't think of his name right now, but Harriman. Yeah, he used to coach us. All right, see you later. Okay, so that's fun, right? She's ridiculously intelligent, so I really thought she was going to get that, but I did say she's ridiculously intelligent, right? At least I didn't say, boy, she's dumber than a box of rocks. I didn't say that. John Adams. Shh. You brought a snack for Brady? Okay, wait. Now you clap? Seriously. Something wrong with you people. Okay, so let's see. What really? Were you just in awe of Mrs. Chapman? You like couldn't? You all were like.
We were saving our applause for Jeff.
In fact, I'm going to bring her on the field trip because I've never seen you so quiet before. Okay, so I got to get out of this. What am I doing? Oh, so lesson 5 homework, right? That's what we're going to do. That is the one thing I didn't pull up yet is lesson 5 homework. What was your question, dear?
What if they're equal? Like 4 plus 9 and 13.
I think it has to be greater than. I do not think that would work. Okay, these are not right. Yes.
My packet is in my locker.
You may go get it. Yes. All right. 3, 2, 1. And the answers are coming up right now. Here we go. Number 1 is no. Number 2 is yes. Shh. Number 3 is A. Stop it, Wyatt. Number 4, the two angles are 13 and 77. Number 5, x equals 46. Number 6, there could be a bunch of different answers, but one of them is angle AGE and angle EGF. If you have something different, just circle it and ask me in a few minutes. Number 7, angle EFD and angle DFC. Number 8, angle EFD and angle DFC. And number 9, angle AGB You're looking at your paper, CJ. To put your knees under your desk and face forward. And angle EGF. Number 10, angle EFA and angle EFC. And number 11 is infinitely many solutions. So if you have a different answer to 6 through 10, it does not mean you're wrong, but just raise your hand and I'll tell you if you are right. Jack,
All right.
number?
For number 6, I got angle GFE and angle EFC.
That is correct. And?
And also 10, I got angle EFG and angle EFC.
Same thing. Good, good. Those both work. Sarah?
Number 9, I got angle AGE.
AGE and? That is true. Yes, those are correct. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
7,
EFD and DFC are complementary. Yes. Anyone else? Awesome. Does anyone have any questions on the homework at all? I would like to note that for number 4 and 5, you need to show your work algebraically. You have to have an equation and it has to be solved algebraically. You can't just write random stuff. Okay? We're good. Okay, so next up, I'd like you to flip to lesson 6. And I'm going to try fun with angles. Yeah, this is good stuff, people. This is good stuff. Is this 9? It is. All right. So I'm going to introduce you to some new angles, new relationships. And I just want to make sure that your packet goes in the same order my slideshow does. I'm pretty sure. Okay. But let's just check things out here. There we go. All right, who wants to, this is not in your packet, but who wants to just tell me a couple angle relationships that you see? You don't have to name them with 3 letters. It's just whatever. Okay, Owen.
I see like complementary.
Tell me angle
5
is
and one doesn't have a number.
angle 5. They all have numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Angle 5 and angle 1 are, I disagree. What does, stop. What does complementary mean, Owen?
90 degrees.
They equal 90. This is way bigger than a 90-degree angle. Okay, so hold that thought. Let's go with Nick. Angle 3 and angle 2 are complementary. That's true. There's not a right angle thing there, but there should be. Lily. I'm teaching. I'm sorry. Lily. Angle 5 and angle 3 are vertical angles. They're both made up of the same lines. Yes, Sarah. Angle 5 and angle 4 are supplementary. Oh, geez. Go back. Go back. Go back. Whoa. There we go. That's it. Quinn. Say angle 4 for me. Yes, angle 4 and angle 3 are supplementary. Austin. Angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. What are you doing here? Are you freaking kidding me? Where are you supposed to be right now?
Oh, I've been studying all. I had to ask the teacher a question.
Who's the teacher?
I got locked in here.
Who's the teacher?
I don't know.
You don't know your teacher?
I got locked in there.
You're disrespectful. Get to class. That's skipping class right now. All right. Okay. Anyone else? One more. Macy. Which so they are they don't make a complementary angle, they make a right angle, which means they are complementary. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce you to some new angles. Right now this is two intersecting lines. Two intersecting lines always create four angles. We have line M and line A, and we've created angles 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm just making sure it matches your, okay. And we can say, it says, what do you notice about the angles? I believe it says that in your packet. What can you tell me about these angles? Roller. They are? What do you mean by they?
1 and 3 are vertical, and 2 and 4 are.
So she means angle 1, I'm going to say, is congruent to angle 3. You're writing this under where it says, what do you notice about the angles? Because they are vertical. Okay, I agree with that. Anyone else have something to say? Kiefer.
Angle 2 and angle 3 are
Angle 2 and angle 3 are
adjacent.
adjacent. They are also something else, Kiefer. Do you know? They are also supplementary, yes, which means they create a 180-degree angle. So they're also supplementary. Awesome.
If it's adjacent,
So there's no sign for adjacent. I'm just putting angle 2 and angle 3. Okay, anyone else see a relationship?
Yeah.
Canyon.
1 and 4 are supplementary.
Angle 1 and angle 4 are also adjacent and supplementary. Very good. Ah, yes, Gabby.
I was going to say that angle 1 and 4 are adjacent.
Oh, okay. You got something else, though?
Angle 2 and 4 are vertical.
Yeah, angle 2 and angle 4 are congruent because they are vertical. Awesome. So there's a lot we already know when two lines intersect. Make that go away. We don't need to save it. And let's try the next slide. Let's see what's awaiting us. Vertical angles, we got that. Supplementary angles, we got that. Can I move this thing right here? This is in my way. Okay. Oh, I can hide it. Even better. All right. So now, there's pictures of vertical. All right, I wasn't following this very well. Okay. So now, two parallel lines. I've kept this the same. We had line M and we had line A, and they intersected, creating these four angles. All I did was draw another line parallel to M, creating four more angles. And when mathematicians talk about this, they say two parallel lines cut by a transversal. This line that goes through them both, that intersects both of them, is called a transversal. Now there's a little note up there that says parallel lines. So I just want to make sure that you know that parallel, that symbol right there, is parallel. Okay, so in this particular case, line M is parallel to line N. And for some reason, of which I have no answer to, the letters that we use to represent to name lines are lowercase and very frequently cursive. I don't know. They just are. I don't have a good answer as to why. So there's a couple more examples. If you look at P and Q in your packet, notice that they don't have to be horizontal or vertical. They can be on a slant. I thought you were a kid and I was going to rip. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, I have to pause. I have to pause. Please hold. No. I don't know how to pause it. He's going to end up getting written up. Like, that's not okay. Oh.
I just found your email hilarious. I love it.
So
How are we gonna plug it in? I don't
Maybe
have
someone could.
Oh, we do
Oh.
have I can outlet in my car.
By the way, no charge on the pavilion.
I know, you're the best. I think we need to like make that an announcement though, because everyone was so upset about it.
God, like, whoa. And I texted Mr. Simpson and he didn't understand the joke. He was like, well, I'm sure we can figure something out about the lunch.
Like, calm down.
It's going to be okay.
But also, here in the pavilion,
In fact, they probably will. They probably will eat on the ground. All right. Now, tell me what you see on this slide. Tell me what you see. I don't know if I'm on page 18, I think. Tell me what you see in this slide. What's noticeable to you, Sarah? Yes, you do. And some of them, and all of the angles are labeled, and some of them are in blue. Do you see that? Okay. I want you to stop talking and watch the blue. Are you ready? I have to take it out of presentation mode to show you this. I made this 1,000 years ago and I still love it just as much. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Watch angle 5. Do you see it? Do you see angle 5? Watch. I'm going to slide it up. God, I wish Mr. Sloan was here. Slide it up. What can you tell me about angle 5? Thank you for raising your hand. I really appreciate that. Easton. No. Look a little bit closer. Nick. If I could just get that line right there. Angle 5, Easton, do you see it's right on top of angle 1? Angle 1 and 5 right next to it. They're the exact same measure. Look at that. Okay. Now I'm going to bring 5 down here and back to where it belongs. Let's see if I can get it in the right spot. Ugh, get there. Can't do it. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Watch angle 6. Watch. You're only going to be able to see it, not the 6. Okay. What kind of an angle is angle 6? Oh my God. What kind of an angle is angle 6? It's an acute angle. Watch it. Watch it. Do you see? Oh, look, it's perfect. Do you see it? What can you tell me about angle 6? Raise your hand. Do not yell at me. What can you tell me about angle 6, Wyatt? Huh? What? Look at angle 6. It's acute. Okay, ready? Watch. It's still acute. Do you see it over here? Do you see it? Do you see angle 6? It's not labeled 6, but watch. It's over here. Do you see it? It does not. What? Somebody go up there and point to angle 6. Do you see that? What is it? It's acute. It's not straight. What's wrong? Okay, ready. Watch this. Quinn, are you ready? Watch angle 6. Thank you, CJ. Watch it. What can you tell me about angle 6? Quinn. It's the same as 2. All right, I'm going to come down. Kiefer's going to give an observation about angle 7. Now watch, I'm moving it over here. It's not labeled 7 anymore, but do you see it? What kind of an angle is it? Okay, what can you tell me about angle 7? It's the same as 3. Connor, what can you tell me about angle 8? It's obtuse and same as 4. Okay. Now, what I want to say to you is this. 1 and 5 are both on top of the line. Agreed? And they're both to the left of the transversal. So they're both in their respective group of 4, they're upper left, and they are congruent. 2 and 6 are both upper right, and they are congruent. 3 and 7 are both lower left, and they are congruent. And 4 and 8 are both lower right, and they are congruent. These are called corresponding angles. Evie, okay? Corresponding angles are in the same relative place, but on a different line. Does it say that already? We are on page 18.
Where does it say that, Jack?
It doesn't.
Corresponding.
It says angles which occupy the same relative position at each intersection. Same thing, okay? So what I want you to write is this. We're going to name them. Are you ready? Angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. Angle 2 is congruent to angle 6. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 7. Angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. Okay? Oh, yeah. You can't see it good?
No, not really.
Really?
There.
I can see it fine.
I can see it, just like not when you're right.
Not when I'm standing in it. Right, that's true. These are corresponding. Their location corresponds to each other. Okay? All right. Let's get rid of that. And let's go to the next slide. Next, I have 2 that are highlighted. 3 and 6 are red. They're not, they could be vertical, right? Because 3 is vertical to 2, and 2 is corresponding to 6. So we know they're equal. We have a special name for these, Kira. It is alternate interior, okay? Here's why. They are alternate interior because they're on alternate sides of the transversal inside the parallel lines. So they have a name for a reason. They're alternate interior. And what we just did when Kara said they're vertical, they're not vertical. Don't say they're vertical. But we could prove they're congruent. Geometric proof. 3 is congruent to 2 because they're vertical. And angle 2 is congruent to angle 6 because they're corresponding. Therefore, angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. It's a little bit of no, it's called something, but that's a geometric proof. CJ.
Does that mean 5 is an alternate interior angle to 4?
That's right. Write it down. Write it down.
What's the thingy?
The thingy?
Yeah.
So angle 3 is congruent to angle 6 because they are alternate interior. And also angle 5 is congruent to angle 4 because they are alternate interior. Are there any other alternate interior angles? No, there's nothing else inside, is there? But there are some that are outside, which we call the outside of your house the exterior. Oh. Huh? It's on. It's still on. All right. So next, what's happening right now? Why are you getting up and leaving? I'm in the middle of teaching. You can't leave while I'm doing something important. Oh, we've got some blanks to fill in on that interior one. Angles formed on opposite sides of the transversal that are inside the two parallel lines. Flip. Alternate exterior angles. Knees under the desk, shoulders parallel to the front. Angles formed on opposite sides of the transversal that are outside the two parallel lines. So, can you guys name for me? I know, right? PowerPoint. It's very old. You probably don't even know what it's called anymore. Lily, give me a pair. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 8 because they're on opposite sides of that transversal outside the parallel lines. And also angle 2 is congruent to angle 7. So we just added 3 new angle relationships. We already had vertical, complementary, supplementary. We now have corresponding alternate interior and alternate exterior. So fun. God, I love geometry.
So do I.
Okay? So,
Oops.
so let's practice a little bit. Oh, yours looks different than mine. Bummer. All right, let me see what I can do. Angles are fun. All right, here we go. Here's what yours looks like. Okay. A, B, E, F, C, D, 40, H. Okay, who wants to tell me a pair of vertical angles? Raise your hands. Easton.
E and 40.
You mean angle E
Angle E and angle 40.
are not vertical. I disagree. Kira.
Angle E and angle B.
Write it down. Angle E and angle B are vertical angles. There isn't. I would write congruent in between them.
What is this? It's the fractions of the bone. I thought we put the blanks on even.
Vertical angles.
I have another vertical.
Angle A. So you're going to write next to the word vertical, for those of you that are confused, you're going to write angle A is congruent to, oops, was it A? No, she said E. E and B. Angle B. That looks terrible. All right, give me a pair of supplementary angles, Brady.
Supplementary. That's one that's equal to 180, right?
Correct, sir.
Would that be angles? E and B.
B and what?
E.
B and E, we just said are vertical. They're not even next to you.
I'm not telling you anything.
Shh, Brady, be a man. Be your own man.
F and B?
You mean angle?
Oh, angle F and angle B.
Angle F and angle B. I can't put a congruent sign there because they're not congruent. They just add up to 180. Alternate interior, please. Alternate interior. I want a pair of those. CJ. Angle C is congruent too because those are angle F. Those are congruent. Are you writing this? Because clearly you're going to need to study.
Oh, yeah.
Corresponding angles. Corresponding. I haven't heard from. I've heard from you. Hooksma is always very, very quiet. Hooksma, give me some corresponding angles.
That wasn't me.
Awesome. Corresponding is back on page 18 if you need to look. Angle A and angle what? Those are supplementary. Angle C. Angle A and angle C are in the same location on a different line. Hey, AJ, how about you from alternate exterior? Alt X. Angle? Angle A is congruent to angle H because they are alternate exterior. Yes. Isn't this fun? I love this stuff. Now, if you go back to my slide, all right, let's go back to my slide here. My opening slide. Where are you, opening slide? It says small quiz tomorrow.
Come on, it's a Friday.
Tell me some things you think you should know. Brady.
I think you should know your vocabulary.
More specific.
Oh, like the supplementary.
You better know supplementary.
Complementary.
You better know complementary.
Alternate exterior.
You better know that.
Alternate interior.
You better know that. You better know that. You better know that. Adjacent. Congruent with the symbol. Good. Anything else? How about acute? Obtuse. Right. Straight. Isosceles. Scalene. Equilateral. Oh, my head's going to explode. Hey, CJ, is this yours? Your homework is lesson 6, front and back. You do have a few minutes to get started. The noise level needs to come down so you can focus, and I'm going to take attendance. That was a lot of talking going on there. Too much talking. I wish. This stuff is so great. No. Whoops, not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. What's up?
Number 4.
Which of the following is true when parallel lines are cut by a vertical angles are supplementary? So use one of them. Are these vertical angles supplementary? What's supplementary mean?
Above 80.
180, above 180. Supplementary means exactly 180. So those aren't, because those are both bigger than 90. So they're both going to be more than 180. So alternate exterior angles are supplementary. So exterior, are they going to add up to 180?
No.
Alternate interior, do they add up to 90? Oh boy. Corresponding angles are congruent. Corresponding. Are they congruent? Are they the same measure?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is alternate exterior, right?
1 and 8, yes. All right, let's see who's here today.
I'm here.
Oh, I'm still recording.